All right, everyone, how's it going? Test server admin. All right, and then you're just gonna or something list manager, and it's gonna show you all the bot managers. And now, like I said, if people in your server have the admin permission or the managed server permission, they are automatically added as bot managers when you um, first invite the bot. Okay. And you guys might be wondering what this little trash can down here is for. It's just for easy deleting of a message that the bot spits out. It's the only reason for it. If you want to get rid of that, it's currently only possible by messing around with permissions. Um, and if you guys have questions about that, just jump in the Now Live support server and we'll give you some help. All right. So if you want to add additional managers, what you're going to want to do, and it's going to show you all the bot managers. And now, like I said, if people in your server have the admin permission or the managed server permission,
Di ka main dia.
What do you want,
Saan
man?
yung bawal.
What's up?
Ano yung sama?
Huh?
Kansa sila tuman.
I'm not playing yet. Chưa chơi, chưa chơi.
Chơi đi anh.
Mấy phút nữa. Đang làm chút.
Hmm.
They are automatically added as bot managers when you first of the person you want to. It's not really a, but the bot does support Czech, French, German, Greek, Russian, Spanish, Vietnamese, and Estonian. Okay. Yeah, I can't. You cannot remove the server owner from the manager list. That's just not possible. The other one would be, he's the only manager, so I can't remove him. Other other than that, as long as they show up in the manager list, you can go ahead and remove them. Okay. So remember, NL add and NL remove is how you do your managers. Okay, with an at mention. Okay. Now live comes in several different languages. English is by default because probably the largest user base of the bot is English speaking. But the bot does support Czech, French, German, Greek, Russian, Spanish, Vietnamese, and Estonian. Okay, so if you want to change that, uh, the bot's default language, just do -nl bot lang, all one word, and then the appropriate language. And you can use either the English spelling or the native spelling. All right. So I don't know how to type some of these in their native language, so I'm just going to use the English version. So we'll do Czech. Yep. And the bot will respond in Czech. And all responses will be in Czech. All right. And go back to English. I can't spell. Okay. You can change config. Okay. I'm going to keep it the way it was. Okay. Now, the reason behind the default announce channel, right, is actually, I'll get into that when I start configuring the platforms. Okay. Now, there's other things you can do as well. You can have the bot clean up after itself. There's three options for cleanup. Okay, none, which means it doesn't do anything. It just fires and forgets the message. All right. There's edit, where it'll edit the message to say that the stream has gone offline, and delete. All right, delete just completely removes the announcement. Okay, if you want to keep your server neat and tidy, I highly recommend using the delete option. And to do that, all you would do is dash and L, clean up, all one word, and then either none, edit, or delete. And so we're going to do delete. All right, now he's, sir, yes, sir. I will delete all my announcements. All right, that's what we want. We want to go ahead and delete announcements
All right.
when the stream goes
Báo.
offline.
Rồi,
Okay.
đang
Now,
làm chút
the bot also has several different ways to
5-10 phút kìa.
display the
Chưa biết.
announcement. Okay, there's a no
Alo, tao
embed.
bắn không?
All right, well, first of all,
Bắn chơi
this
10
is an
phút rồi
embed
đấy.
right here. Let me go ahead and just go to the now live server. This is what the full announcement looks like. It's got the line of text up here, which is your online message, and then this is the embedded rich content right here. Go away, there we go. All right, and now no embed will only show whatever you have set as your announcement message. Okay. Small embed shows your announcement message and everything you see up to here. This big image at the bottom is not shown. Okay. Full embed, this is full embed right here. And then video embed, which is something unique. You can actually watch this the stream. If it's Twitch or YouTube, you can watch the stream in your server. I'm trying to think if I have any examples of. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the RU server uses it. Where does he have streams at? It's very different from everything else. All right. Yes, I know this is in Russian, so if you don't speak, okay. All right. So this is your small embed, if I can spell it right, to here. And it's just a quick, simple. There's the link to bring the bot into your server. It's the same exact link that the button on the website. You know, oh, there's nobody on Mixer Live, nobody on Picardo Live, because I haven't configured anybody, so there's nobody on live, nobody live on the server yet. But beware, if you're following large games, large communities, have a lot of streamers programmed in, you're going to get several messages from the bot, because the messages can only be so long. Okay, so keep that in mind when it's supported based on for localization purposes. It's not, the bot's still going to reply whenever language you have it set in. So in our case, it's going to reply in English, but we're going to set it to Streamlang French. So it's only going to look for streams in that language. Now you can set it to anything. If it's a supported language on the platform, it'll filter it. Let's see, Arabic. Go look for that one too. And if you want to reset it, so every command has subcommands. They also have their own help commands to the subcommands. Check perms, default offline, default online message, set default announced channel. Cluttering up that channel is dash. Now default offline message. All right. By default, I have a default online and a default offline message. It's not a flaw. I did that on purpose. Okay. So you would do no config. I can't spell. Discord streams. Okay, and then we'll give it a channel. We'll do Twitch announces. That's not good. Why did I get an X? It's grumpy. Oh, because I did config. I can't freaking spell. It will go ahead and announce them in your server. Easy peasy. Now, if you only want people with a certain role to be announced, okay, you can update this. If I can spell config Discord streams, and you just mention the role. I don't actually have any roles set up, so I can't show you. but you just go ahead and type at and then the role. And if I can spell config Discord streams, and you just at mention the role. I don't actually have any roles set up, so I can't show you. But you just go ahead and type at and then the role, and then it'll only pull live streams from that role. Now, if you want to shut it off, like if it's getting too spammy or too crazy, I cannot spell config for some reason. Discord stream, and then you just type clear. And that's it. That's how you shut it off. Now, some people like it to announce and notify at here, at everyone, a person, a role. You can do that. You would just do ally config, notify, and we'll look at the help real quick. Okay, you can do none, which makes no notifications, which is the default. Here, just type the word here, not at here. And then everyone, everyone. Or you can do an at role mention or an at user mention. Not sure like how this works real quick. As you see though, there are examples down here. So I'm gonna be lazy because I keep misspelling that. I'm just gonna copy it. Notify here. No at, just here. Okay. If you want to change it to everyone, just everyone. Set up here. No at mention, just the word here or everyone. Now keep in mind, I did talk earlier about changing the bot's language. All commands are still done in English. I'm sorry, but it's a restriction of the bot. Nothing I can do about it at this stage of the game. I'm in the middle of rewriting the bot. That'll be a whole other video at a later date. Let's see. If we want to mention me, yep. I'll at mention Eggmort with every announcement. And you would do the same thing with a role. It'll say I'll at mention that role with every announcement. Easy peasy. I don't like using that, so I always set it to none. So let's go ahead and clean up a little bit here. Don't need notify help anymore. Boom. Oh, there we go. Shift. I'm gonna clean up a little bit and just get back to the original help message here. Dang it won't delete that big thing. Delete. Help for that. Like I said, everything has a help. So it's nlconfig Twitch VODs on or nlconfig Twitch VODs off. Easy peasy. Now we'll turn Twitch VOD replays on. Config the help file for that. Okay, so if you put in %channel %, it's going to give the name of that channel. Followers, going to give you the total number of followers. game is going to give you the game being streamed. Now note, YouTube Gaming does not return the name of the game. So if you set up 12%, and if you haven't, so is there's one process that runs all the time, looking for streams. Okay, and if your stream wasn't in there when it started, it's gonna have to wait till that process is done and starts over. Which as soon as it finishes, it starts again. So it could take up to I don't know. I say up to 30 minutes, but usually about 15 to 20 minutes or so. That's about how long a cycle is. Um, Change that. We can do it. Some of the guys that I follow here. Please keep that in mind when you're configuring these things. All right. So Twitch has one of the biggest help files. And now Twitch help, and I think it's most of the screen. Yep, it's actually a little more than the screen. Now don't be intimidated by this. It's actually not that difficult. Okay. Again, you have channels, communities. I'll skip game filters for right now. Games, teams, and I'll skip tunnel filters for right now. I'll explain those in a minute. Okay. Add, remove, and update. And do a whole bunch of other crazy stuff in line, as well as add more junk. Some of the guys that I'm going to pull one game. But so there's a couple ways.